Good Thursday morning. A quiet situation right now. It may get a little stormier later in the day as we start looking at the possibility of rain returning to the weather picture. Now, very early this morning, we did have some very brief light showers. When I say early, I mean it was really, really early, about 2:30 this morning, 3 o'clock. We had some sprinkles here at the studio, a line of showers that has moved through. But now as we look outside, just a few minutes before 9 o'clock on this Thursday, this is our Quality Group camera from Assisi Heights looking toward downtown Rochester. A thin layer of clouds overhead, some haze in the distance of at least sun and clouds throughout the day. Much lighter wind than yesterday. Still rich humidity, but not as much heat. We're going to stay in the 80s instead of the 90s today for the first time this week. So no heat advisories expected today, and it looks like we're going to have some summer warmth and maybe a few summer thunderstorms. But right now, we're looking at a quiet situation for the time being. I'm meteorologist Ted Schmidt, and we're talking about possibility of some much-needed rain. We could use about 2 inches, and the possibility there, we could see a couple of spots getting more than an inch of rain tonight. That's when the heaviest rain with this upcoming system comes in. But right now, as we work our way through this Thursday, it's sun, it's clouds, it's light winds, and we look at those showers, a couple of thunderstorms in the afternoon. High temperature later today around 86, so about 5, 6, 7 degrees cooler than the past 3 days have been, and those doses of rain pretty widely scattered. Maybe a couple of strong storms by evening, but right now looking at at least late in the day before that is an issue. But 73 right now in Rochester, dew point 68. So a lot of mugginess out there, and not much wind to stir things up here in the Med City. Temperatures at this hour in the 70s to near 80 degrees. Winona 77, Mesa City 73. Austin 73, and again highs around 86 later on. And here's our deficit: 3.82 would be normal. We have 1.47 inches of rain, so less than half the normal amount. In fact, it's more than 2 inches below normal for the month, and about 3+ inches now below normal for the season overall. Here's radar. We had those showers in the neighborhood early on. Watch those as they move on to the east. Sky is clearing off. We have some hazy sunshine in between storm systems. One that's moved down to the east, another one coming from the west, and ahead of that next system, we'll see a couple of isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. Severe weather risk starts showing up late in the evening and tonight. Slight risk of severe weather, much higher level of severe weather risk west of us toward Marshall, toward Windham, Pierre, South Dakota, Mitchell, South Dakota, and Valentine, Nebraska. But for us, it's slight risk. We may see a handful of severe storms late this evening after about 7 or 8 o'clock. And for the overnight hours, and even some heavy rain by around 2 or 3 in the morning tomorrow morning in the pre-dawn hours. We'll see redevelopment tomorrow as a cold front moves through. Severe weather risk mainly south and east of us. We could have a couple strong storms in northeast Iowa, though, and just a marginal risk, very small end probability of severe weather. This is from the second day on the Storm Prediction Center's outlook. This is for tomorrow, day 2, and their outlook, but higher level, in fact, enhanced risk for the Quad Cities, Des Moines, down toward Iowa City and Waterloo, Rockford, and even Madison. But humidity will take a nosedive after tomorrow. In fact, that cold front moves through in mid part of the day. Storms move out after about 3 or 4 o'clock, and then by evening tomorrow, humidity is really going to be on the way down, and then we'll see low 80s for highs tomorrow. The weekend highs only in the 70s with dew points. You see them there in the 50s. Super comfortable, really exciting stuff. Future track today: some fair weather clouds at first, abundant sunshine. Then we see these isolated little pop-up thunderstorms in the area. I think extremely widespread until late in the evening, and then later tonight we see that big complex of storms ripping through the area just after midnight until about 4 a.m. That's when we also have the possibility of locally heavy rain. Few redeveloping storms tomorrow with that cold front in that 11 o'clock to about 2 or 3 in the afternoon time frame. That front then pushes southward. Drier air comes in. You'll notice the lack of humidity by evening tomorrow, and those northwest winds kicking in that drier, comfortable air as high pressure comes in, and that's going to stick around to the weekend. 70s for highs and sunny skies for both Saturday and Sunday. So today, occasional sun and clouds, a couple of isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon. 86 in Rochester, Austin 88, Mesa City 90, and 88 in Winona. So slightly less intensely hot than recent days, but still pretty warm stuff and pretty muggy with heat indices today still in the low 90s. Northeast winds by this afternoon 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tonight, thunderstorms likely, especially after midnight. That's when the heaviest rain comes in. We could pick up quick half-inch of rain. A couple spots could see. I wouldn't be surprised if we had at least a couple of reports of 1.5 inches or more in the rainfall tonight until about 7 or 8 in the morning tomorrow, before things become more widely scattered and less intense. A couple of scattered storms tomorrow late morning and early afternoon. 81 with a northwest breeze and humidity dropping off late tomorrow. 7-day forecast. We'll start with the weekend outlook. Some storms tomorrow, then sunshine Saturday and Sunday. And here is the 7-day forecast overall. The weekend looks fantastic. Golden sunshine. A couple of thunderstorms on Monday, a slight chance Tuesday, and highs all of next week, mainly a couple of degrees below average to several degrees below the seasonal average. But next week, as we move to September, the average high that week, 77. We're going to be below that pretty much every day in the upcoming week. It looks like we're going to stick with a relatively cool, or at least mild, scheme of temperatures in the longer run as well. So no intense heat headed our way after today and tomorrow, or no summer-like warmth anyway of that, the muggy stuff. Anyway, go ahead and enjoy the quiet weather until later tonight, and hopefully get at least some rain. Hopefully not the severe weather. I could use some soaking rain, and the weekend's still looking fantastic. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you back here tomorrow for TGIF.